What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are going right into Charlotte 80 lapper. This will be a long one. Who is going to be good though at Charlotte? Maybe this will be competitive and a good race and it won't feel so long. Truex got Bowman, Gibbs up here. So it's Gibbs, Hendricks, Gibbs, Hendricks. 2311 Hendricks. All right. Scroll through the field, looking at interesting things. I don't know why it has us on there. I feel like it doesn't usually. Maybe it does and I'm just tripping, but all right. Gonna get right into this thing. Truex looking for that 4th win of the year. Briscoe starting way in the back. That is uncharacteristic for that team to start that far back. Stuart Haas, man. You see Gillen and Priest not too far ahead. Barry, is he the only one that is competitive today? We'll look at the running order here. Back at the front here, Martin Truex Jr. Bell. And Josh Berry is 18. So the only one that's inside the top 30 for Stuart Haas. 31st, 32nd, 35th. For Briscoe, who's been fairly competitive, or at least a little more competitive this year than what he was a year ago. That's bad. But Truex, Bowman. It's nice to see Bowman starting up towards the front. Christopher Bell blew up piston issue a week ago at Richmond. Denny Hamlin was quiet last week, outside the top 10 all day. Reddick, big finish 6th. Byron's got his 2nd win of the year. 80 lapper at Charlotte. Here we go. Truex, a good jump into the corner. Bell and Bowman 2nd and 3rd. And then we look at the rest of the field. Everybody 2 by 2. Here we are. Christopher Bell comes out 2nd. William Byron already underneath Bowman. Larson right there as well. Hamlin all battling for 3rd. The entire field still side by side as they go down the back straightaway. Ooh, close off of 4. This has one of those turn 4s where you might see guys get into the fence a lot. They are flying around here. Much faster than what they were going a week ago. Chris Buescher, an awful run. Straight up was bad last week. Elliott looking 3 wide to the middle. Nope. Gonna check up back in line behind the 99. These cars look so cool at night. Off of turn 4. Everybody gonna make it? Looks like it. Truex and Bell getting out front quite a bit already. Those two driving away. The outside is holding strong, but the inside clearly is better. Noah Gragson running mid-20s, low 20s here. 21st there. Blaney back here. That's a surprise. Dylan ran dead last the whole race last week. Finished 2nd last, only ahead of Bell, who had an engine expire. Hemrick towards the back here. Martin Truex Jr. Christopher Bell running out front early in this one. These guys are flying around here. At least looks, coming off of Richmond, it looks like they're flying around here. Gibbs and Gibbs here out front. It's been a lot of Gibbs so far this season. Larson and Byron have been inconsistent. Joe Gibbs has been consistent. Denny Hamlin, 1 win this year. Christopher Bell still winless, though he's had some really solid runs. Last week was not one of those. Truex, 3-time winner this year. If he can pick up his 4th, I mean, nobody else. Blaney has 2. Everyone else, well, Byron now has 2. Everyone else has 1. So if Truex can get a 4th win, you know, he had the most wins, 2nd most wins last year. He had 6, Chastain 7. It's pretty early in the year to be getting his 4th win already. Can he do it? Bell has something to say about that. Looking for his 1st win of the season so far. You see Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin. Bowman, a great run right now. Hopefully he can come home with a great run, running 3rd. Hamlin all over him. Byron running out the top 5. Larson 6. So 3 Gibbs, 3 Hendrick inside the top 6. The one missing for Joe Gibbs Racing is Ty Gibbs, and the one missing for Rick Hendricks is Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, a solid run. 3rd last week at Richmond, coming off a 1-2-3 finish for Hendricks. Byron, Larson, and Elliott. 1-2-3 finish at Richmond a week ago at Richmond. Right now, Joe Gibbs looking for that 1-2-3 finish with Truex and Bell and Denny Hamlin knocking on the door on Bowman for 3rd. So Gibbs and Hendricks so far dominating this season. We've seen Chris Buescher getting victory lane at Darlington. We've seen, oh come on, I think that was one I was thinking of. But Brad Keselowski, there's been a couple winners. Reddick has a win. All guys that are, not Hendricks or Gibbs, though 2311 is very close to Joe Gibbs. Truex and Bell are flying here. Front Row Motorsports, 19th and 20th with McDowell and Zane Smith. Zane Smith has been not great this year, but last week, top 20 run. This week, again, top 20 run. McDowell has had a mid-season, never mind, I lie. McDowell has had a great season. He's right outside the top 10 in points. He's like 11th in points. Ran awful last week. Ran 3rd, 4th last. Pretty much the whole race at Richmond. It's going to hurt him in points, but McDowell, top 20 again here today. So far, Gregson 21st, our car. Blaney struggling. Truex and Christopher Bell out front. Leonie. The gap is closing. Bowman, Hamlin, Byron, Larson, Reddick. Closing. Down to a second. Down to 7/10 for Bowman. Quarter way through this thing. Leonie. Don't blow in his face.
He likes to.
He doesn't like that.
Yes, he does.
What does the tank say here? It should see pit stops. Yeah, we will see pit stops. As long as it goes green, we will see pit stops.
Caesar, get off!
Tell you what, 3rd place through 8th place, there's 5 cars. 6 cars. Bowman, Hamlin, Byron, Larson, Reddick, Logano under a blanket. All of them within a second of each other, all 6. Truex and Bell, they close and they spread apart. They close, they spread apart. Gap is still going up. Bowman actually closing on Bell. Bell's back to 7/10. Bowman right there. Can they run down Martin Truex Jr. now is going to be a question. Can Truex do it? I mean, he's dominating this thing so far. Going for that 4th win of the year.
Caesar, come on. I'm trying to brush your hair. Don't move. Caesar, I'm only brushing your hair. Not big of a deal. Come on. I have to brush your hair, buddies. Good boy. Look how
You can see Bowman 2 seconds back. Bell has put 8/10 on him. 1.3, almost 1.4 back from Truex. Dominating so far. Truex, the best car without question so far, which seems to be always the case when they go to Charlotte. Don't remember who won this race last year.
Nobody, you're not me. Nobody.
Should see pit stops. Could see lap traffic.
No big deal. It's just a brush. Just brushing your hair, Caesar. Not big of the deal. Caesar, Alex. No.
Halfway through this thing,
Caesar.
Truex has led every lap, and it's not even been negotiable. Hey, honey,
What?
let him alone.
I'm trying to practice his hair.
Di Benedetto, Allmendinger, again, top 30 runs. The way their season is going, always impressed to see them even be top 30. But we'll see if that continues. They should be running top 30 more often. It's just Allmendinger was so bad to start the year. He's like 50 points behind the next guy in line in the standings, so he's got some ground to make up. Last week helped. This week can help a little. Just him not finishing last will help. But Di Benedetto not quite as bad. But
Buddy, it's okay. Caesar, stop it. Caesar, I'm not going to look in your hair. Practice. Here, come on. Caesar, no.
Bell is closing back in on Martin Truex Jr. He is closing that gap again.
Caesar, I'm not pushing you. Come back here. I'm trying to brush your hair. Come on. Ooh. A lot of hair, Caesar. Well, come on. I'm going to give you a brush. Brush. Caesar, come back. Come on. Caesar, I'm brushing your hair. Look, it's not a big of a deal. Here. Here, buddy, let me help you. Buddy, I'm not done brushing your hair. Buddy, I'm not done brushing your hair. Caesar. Caesar, where?
You can see Truex is moving pretty quick. Just the way that car is rotating off the corner looks really fast. He's led every lap so far. Still a little ways till pit stops. 30 to go here. And this one, running order has not changed at all. $27 to go here. Pit stops be happening in probably 11 to 14 laps. Priest up to the top 30. Been awful for Stuart Haas. You see Priest 30th, Gilliland 31st, Briscoe 34th is bad. Josh Berry, the only one with a decent run, 18th. Truex to pit road, so never mind. Pit stop starting earlier than expected. Denny's going to stay out here. Most of the field is going to come to pit road. Denny will stay out. Chastain, Kyle Busch going to stay out. So if a caution comes out, this throws everything out the window. Chris Buescher stays out. Looks like we do have a good mix here. I think Eric Jones stayed out as well. So did Blaney Cindric. I think something happened to Blaney. Yeah, there was a wreck here. Zane Smith tried to get onto pit road. Noah Gragson got turned by Blaney. What happened to the 98 then? I was going to say he was slowed on the front stretch. Noah Gragson. Can only imagine he was speeding. I don't know how that's going to work unless he's going to gain all that time on pit road and it's going to be an advantage. I think that's going to be the case. He comes out with Suarez. I think that's going to be a net gain for Gragson, which is weird. He could actually... Could he have to come back down pit road? We will find out. Everybody coming off pit road here. Ooh, DiBenedetto, an issue on pit road could ruin his good day he had going. That's what I'm talking about. Him and Allmendinger, if they don't run bad, something happens on pit road. See Priest coming out. Truex and Bell still close. Now with Denny Hamlin staying out, it's going to be interesting. Truex keeping the lead through the pit cycle. Lap traffic will be a factor. Denny the leader. No longer. Denny a net loss here. Cindric? I think we'll take another lap for this all to get in order. Gragson gonna about maintain, so Suarez lost some. Well, these guys have to get in line yet, so we'll see how this plays out. Priest. Alright, so Denny lost some spots. Larson gained a ton. He gained 2 or so. So did Logano, 4th and 5th. Hamlin, 6th. Elliott, a gain to 11th. Wallace, a gain to 12th. Barry, a gain. William Byron, multiple times, I feel like he's been screwed on pit road. Kyle Busch as well. Big loss for Byron. Was running 5th. He's 15th. Busch was running 11th. He's 16th. Suarez lost a little. Gregson gained a few. Allmendinger gained a few. Blaney actually lost some. Cindric lost one. Blaney losing some and was already running bad. 26th for Blaney. Logano, the only respectable Penske car, and that pit cycle helped him. He's up to 5th. And now lap traffic is going to make a difference. Truex Jr. trying to get around Ryan Preece. The first lap car, Bell, is all over him, and Bowman's 4 seconds back. With Larson on his tail. Larson almost got up to 3rd through that. Hendricks stinking up this Gibbs, trying to back up the 1-2-3 finish from Hendricks last week. Gibbs right now 1-2. Hamlin was right there in 4th. He's back to 6th. Gibbs big net gain up to 8th. Chastain, Keselowski kind of maintained. Eric Jones kind of maintained. Berry obviously gained 4 spots. Gilliland up inside the top 30. Same with Nemechek. Benedetto back to 35th. Big loss here. Truex not going to get by Preece here. Pit cycle changed some things up. And could this lap car change? Truex has dominated this race. Christopher Bell looking for the first win of the year, all over him. Be crazy if Christopher Bell found a way around Truex and won this race after Truex dominated it the way he has. Ryan Preece, nothing to fight for, not pulling over. You could argue he has everything to fight for his job. Yeah, we saw the issues with Blaney. Zane Smith lost a lot. He's back to 25th, was inside the top 20. And you know what? No, McDowell's still there. I was going to say both of them lost. McDowell's still 21st. Hamlin has a case. He's trying to get up to 3rd. Him, Logano, Larson, Bowman under a blanket. There's still a chance he can get up to 3rd and make it a Gibbs 1-2-3. Coming to 5 to go. Truex has built up a gap over Christopher Bell. 3rd place is gaining with this lap traffic. They gained over a second.
then you have to listen to
Uh-oh. Tyler Reddick, I think, is having an issue. He is. Could it be the same thing we saw Bell happen last week? Randomly start dropping in the order. I think so as he idles down pit road. It is. I see smoke out of the back of that car, and all of a sudden the Toyotas back-to-back weeks are blowing up. Just randomly blows the engine pretty much. And that's probably going to be a piston, I'd imagine. Maybe it's something different. We will see. He hasn't DNF'd yet. And we saw it happen with Bell last week. Now Tyler Reddick. Haven't really seen it all year. Now we're seeing it. 3 to go and his day's done. Fortunate for him, he's in with a win. I don't expect Bell to be around that cut line anyway, but if he were to be, he's in with a win. Or Reddick is, but Bell's not. Bell again, I think, will be fine. Unbelievable. That's going to give Elliott a top 10. He's up to 10th. All 4 Gibbs cars now. 1st, 2nd, and then 6th and 7th. Hendricks is 3rd, 4th. 3rd, 4th, 10th, and then Byron this year back to 14th. Coming to the white flag, Christopher Bell is here on Truex. Ryan Preece still in the way. White flag is in the air. Bell looking for his 1st win of the year. Martin Truex Jr. looking for his 4th win of the season. I don't think Bell's close enough. Truex, is he going to look low on Ryan Preece? No, he's just going to stay in line, comfortable with the gap he's got on the 20. And off at turn 4 after a dominating performance, Martin Truex Jr., a 4-time winner this season already. Domination so far this year for Martin Truex. 4 wins early. Still fairly early in this season. Martin Truex Jr. Absolutely dominant today. And it ends up being a piston issue for Tyler Reddick. Back-to-back weeks, Toyota blows up with a piston issue. That'll do it. That'll extend his point lead for sure. Reddick, first driver with 2 DNFs this year. We aren't seeing near as many DNFs this year as we did last season. Saw a ton last year. Hamlin, the most laps led. You see Truex and Byron there. 142 each. Elliott has led a single lap. Bowman has led 3. Alright, so next, Dover. Truex is good there. Pocono and Michigan the next 3. See you guys. Peace.